Every stroke is lifting off because then you get the feathered mark. That's important, okay? So lift off, lift off. As I come down onto the trunk, I'm gonna make it just even a little bit brighter. I'm gonna get a little bit of my gray with my white. I'm gonna start pulling this from side to side. So we will, hi Bailey, we will start pulling gray in on the sides of this as well. So it'll be a little bit darker to make it look like it's rounding down through here. And then we'll continue to brighten the center, okay? So I'm gonna pull this over, leave that little bit of darkness on the sides, and move this up just a bit, okay? And we'll layer up some brightness on this trunk. Line soon, oh, that's way too dark. Oh, you like those noises. I'll wipe that with my finger. Wiped off my brush to get all that darkness off of there. I'm going to use a little bit of gray. So even when you have to make a stroke down, then you're going to pull this over and lift off, okay? Wiping off my brush again because I didn't mean to throw my brush. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me blend this out before I wipe that off. Very light touches, guys, blending that out. I'm gonna clean this up. Hold on. Crease town over here. Okay, so out here is first because I want this to be nice and clean. Definitely get to see that everybody makes mistakes. You know, in here is gonna be pink, so I'm not too worried about that. Right here, I do want that clean. I'm gonna clean up the chalk mark here. My chalk while I'm at it. And then I'll draw that piece back in. Okay, let me get my chalk pencil and I'm gonna draw this back in here, okay? Easy peasy, see, everything's fixable. So when everybody's nervous in the studio, like I give a talk, you know, before I start class, like, and I tell everybody, everything is fixable, like every single thing we do. So you can either paint over it, you can wipe it off. So don't ever like stress, don't hold your breath. Just know that, you know, you can change anything. You can, so if you want to try different things with a painting, you should, you know, because you can change anything. You can paint over anything. So like I said, don't be nervous about that. I'll come back and highlight that later again. I'm going to get my gray. I'm going to go on my inside with my gray, my darker gray, and I'll lift off. I'm going to follow the curve here, and I'm kind of like just going on the edge and pulling in. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to get my black with my gray, and kind of have to go this way. Sorry about that. And I have to pull from over here. All right, so I'm going to pull a little bit from my sides. These little lines in here that I'm making probably help with like making the tusk look like wrinkled a little bit. Then we can go and get our brighter gray in the center. But kind of try to follow the shape, okay? When you're like pulling in, you know, you're flicking motion, okay? I'm moving you again. So now I'm going to go like right in the middle. I'm going to pull and lift off, okay? Very light touch when you come off to the sides, so you still have some of that darkness over there. And then we'll build up the brightness. Very light touch, guys. You can turn your brush like sideways if you want to, like, not sideways, but using the skinny part of it. Like through here. I'm going to do that right now. And sometimes I'm going to lift off longer strokes and sometimes shorter strokes, all right? That way I'm not building like a box within here. So I'm going to use my skinny part of my brush, follow the curve, might blend that out just a little bit. One, I had barely any paint. I'm just going to bring that down there. Brighter towards the center. It's going to make your eye think that it's curved. Okay.